Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And we took a quick break for Thanksgiving, but now we are back. And I would like to apologize. I need to do a better job of posting on social media when there's no episode. People have complained about that. So I will make sure that I'm doing that.
Who's complaining?
In the
what
future. The listeners.
No,
well, I mean, kudos
we
for
got faithful listeners. If we're dropping once a week, same day, I know the pods that I listen to, when they don't drop, it's like it disrupts my whole flow. So
I was literally about to say that pods that I listen to, like when there's just no episode with no warning, I do get upset about that. So I'm just like, oh, this is how people feel that listen to us. All right, so I will do.
We'll do better.
Job.
And yeah. I checked out our TikTok, and like, I know we're not the most popular pod in the world, but like 100, 200 views on a video, that's a big deal for me. So
yeah, and we get a lot of comments. People like it. People like our little clips. So
we got to keep it up.
Yeah, we do have to keep it up. I have some clips from the last episode that we recorded that I still want to post. I'm about to start posting a lot. It's just very hard. It's very time consuming to edit those clips for TikTok, but I'm gonna start posting some more stuff on there. Got to get our following up. Feel like that's the way to do it. Yeah. But how have you guys been? What's some nerdy things that you've been up to?
Been good. Should I kick us off? I have my list right here.
Well, I don't know. Jaja, what is never mind.
I mean, I haven't been here in a while, so I should have a long list, but I really don't. But okay. I've been busy with life. I had a family passing, so that's why I missed the last pod.
Yes,
thank you.
Condolences.
And it's picking up at work. I'm working 6 days a week now, so this is my only day off. So waking up to do the pod is like one of those things. I'm like, Shannon, I got love for you. That's all I know.
Wait. But I would first like to point out, Jaja, that you are the one that wanted to start recording at 10 so you could watch football.
Oh, yeah. I did it to myself. That's why can't say anything. Yeah. I did not say a word.
This is something you enjoy, though. So you're looking forward to it on your day offs.
Right. It's not a chore. It's something, do out of love. This is therapy for me, actually.
That's
but I've been playing a lot of Marvel Snap. A lot of Marvel Snap. I know everybody could get it now, so there's been a ton of my algorithm is filled with Marvel Snap, people building decks and different things, and they just came out with a patch and they released 10 new cards that are amazing. We got like Thanos now and She-Hulk, just to name a few. I recommend everybody play that game. It's an amazing card game. Like I was a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, I was a Pokemon fan, didn't really mess with Magic, but I played Magic on Xbox, but it wasn't like the traditional card game. So, but if you are a card game, a collector, this game is fun, and then the way that you upgrade the cards is amazing. So they look amazing. So I want to play the game to upgrade the card. So yeah, haven't really been on the Xbox that much. I have something fun for the pod. I don't know if you want me to do it right now during my nerdy things.
Let's finish nerdy things first, and then we'll come right back to you.
Okay, so come back to me. I haven't been watching anything really. Rick and Morty, the second half of the new season came out, so I think there's 2 episodes. The third one comes out today. I watched those 2. They were pretty good. What other shows? I haven't been watching really any anime. Yeah, I've been just busy. Marvel snapping away. That's all I got.
Nice. James, what about you?
So I started a new show, a long show, the Gintama. You guys heard of that?
Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's about still, but it's funny.
How many episodes in are you that you still don't know what it's about?
I'm like 5 in.
Okay. Yeah. You're not selling the show, really.
No, I did a poor job. But yeah, I always see clips of it online, and it's like usually references other anime shows, like popular anime shows and stuff like that. Even it's one of the episodes that he was mentioning Naruto a lot when I was watching. He was like, man, if I had Rasengan right now, something like that. But yeah, I like it so far. It's pretty funny. I was going to watch it dubbed just so I could watch it quicker. But when I looked online, it said it's better to watch it sub because some of the jokes don't translate well to English. So I was like, I guess I'll watch it sub then.
I think every anime is better to watch subbed because of that reason. But continue.
I'm on the opposite side of that argument. Y'all already know that.
Yeah, I usually, if it's already done and there's a dub, I'll usually watch the dub just so I can get through it quicker. But yeah, I've been watching that. I did find a new show to watch. It's called Housing Complex C. It's like a horror thriller anime. It's actually airing on Toonami, but it's on HBO Max too, so I'll watch it there. So if anybody's into horror or thrillers, Housing Complex C, you should probably check that out. Other than that, actually I started watching One Piece. So I usually just read One Piece, but I've been watching it now.
You rewatched it? You're rewatching it?
No, I'm watching it.
You never watched? You've never watched it?
No, I watched it before.
Okay.
I just let the episodes pile up, so I'm watching it again. So the current arc is hundreds of episodes long. So yeah, I usually wait until like the fights that I want to see are animated, and then I'll actually watch it. But yeah, I read it, so I'm up to date in the manga. But the anime, I'm a little bit behind. So I'm probably like 20 episodes behind now. But yeah, I'm almost fully caught up with the anime. Then I'll let it pile up again and then binge it again.
James, I have a question for you. You have so much free time to watch so much anime.
I actually do not have much free time.
How are you doing this? I don't understand.
So this is what I do. I just ghost everybody, and then yeah, my weekends I'm usually just watching anime. So actually yesterday I had a track meet, our first track meet of the season. I didn't get home until like 9 p.m. I woke up at 4. I got back home at like 9 p.m. 4 a.m. So it was a long day. But then when I got home, I just was watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because that just dropped December 1st. So I've been watching JoJo's. But yeah, anybody that was looking to contact me yesterday, good luck to them, because once I got home, I put my phone in my room and then I'm gone. And then the rest of it today is that's what I'll do.
I must say, being an adult is very hard, and it's hard to fit in your hobbies when on top of life. Like when I get home from work, I'm like exhausted. And then I go to bed early. I go to bed early because I go to the gym like very early in the morning. Like I wake up at 4 to go to the gym. So it's like when I get home from work, I have like a couple hours before I have to go to sleep. So then it's like I'm just tired, and then I'm not doing. And then on Saturday, on the weekends, you have to make time to like hang out with your friends. Like all I want to do is like hang out by myself and like catch up and like relax, because I can't relax during the week at all. They just don't have time to do anything. There's not enough time in the day.
Yeah,
I feel like
I talk to my friends through Discord kind of throughout the day, so we don't really see each other that much, but we do hang out on Discord kind of. And then we have like a monthly game. Like actually, I'm setting it up this month. 2 people dropped the ball the last 2 months. One person dropped the ball twice on us in the last 2 months. I don't know why we let them do that, but yeah, we have like a monthly game night, so we do kind of hang out virtually. So that does make it a little bit easier to kind of do stuff and schedule. So my hobbies.
I just wish I had time to do more of my nerdy things. Like I really want to pick up Elden Ring again, because I haven't touched it in a couple months, but like there's like no time for that. There's like no time to play Elden Ring.
There's no time to play any game. Like any game I want to play, it's like they want you to invest your whole life into this game.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been playing Call of Duty, so Warzone, but yeah, I can play probably like 2-3 matches a night, and then that's it. So yeah, actually recently when I was playing, one of the streamers that I watched, he was in my lobby, and that's who I lost to. So I was like, wait, no way it's that guy. And I pulled up a stream, and then it actually was that guy. So his name is Joe Woe. But yeah, I was playing, and then he happened to be the person that killed me in the game. So I was like, wow. It's pretty neat.
That's cool. Yeah.
I had to jump in the stream and talk some trash. Like I really would have killed him, but I definitely would not have. But you gotta talk some trash.
That's happened to me in Marvel Snap, no lie. Like I've been watching a person online and then just been playing the game and then see his name pop up, and then I try to like do the limited chat options they have in the game to like in case I'm being recorded, just make the match funny. But yeah, that's happened.
Other than that, nothing really. Actually, I got this new webcam. I don't know if Zoom is limiting the quality, but it's kind of crispy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, man, this webcam is so icy. I should stream something. I did not stream anything.
Nah, it looks good.
It does.
Thank you.
That the picture in the background, all those colors are like vibrant as heck right now.
Oh yeah, this
is that
Soul.
new? I was about to say those are new, right?
This one I've had this one already. This one I had as well. Actually, I've had others.
Wait, have you had? But you've had them all.
We can only see the one colorful one.
Yeah. Before you could only see this one because my camera, my GoPro, it was like a little bit more zoomed in. This one I can zoom in. But yeah.
That's cool. Wait, can you guys hear my phone ringing? My landline?
Nah.
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll definitely be abusing this Zoom. I can also do like contrast and stuff like that too. So it's pretty.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. What webcam is that? I want
It's the Elgato face cam.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk to your boyfriend. Did we get a discount? 30% from.
Oh, really?
Microsoft. Yeah.
There you go.
It was actually a steeper discount than the Black Friday discount.
Really?
So yeah, Black Friday this year was not hitting, I must say.
I feel like it's like that most Black Fridays.
I didn't buy anything this Black Friday, but I saw a lot of stuff that I wanted to buy. Like they had Sonic Frontiers on sale for like 40. Did y'all see Sonic
Did see that?
Frontiers?
Yeah.
Sonic's back. But yeah, we can talk about it when we get to video games. But
Okay. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
Yeah,
okay,
no, it's nice. Oh, and you can probably get it actually, you can get reimbursed with Perks Plus. So
okay,
it's a wellness benefit. Yeah, I got to talk to you offline about that. But.
All right, I'm about to call him right after this.
Yeah.
Okay, what did I do? Not much. Like I said, I haven't had much time. I watched Wednesday because Wednesday came out last week or the week before. I don't know if that's any of your guys' cup of tea or if any of you watched it. But James, I heard, but
I didn't watch it though.
James's face is funny. I was recommended it and I plan on watching it.
You should. It's very, very, very good. And it's actually,
I'll check this out.
Yeah, it's very good. And since I'm already talking about it, I have put a story in the rundown about it, but I'll just talk about it now. So it broke the Netflix record of the most watched show in a week, with 341.23 million hours viewed in just the first week of opening of it being out. And it beat Stranger Things record. But yeah, so yeah, the show's really good. I'm excited for season 2. I hope they announce season 2 soon. But that's a lot of viewing hours for just the first week of the show being out.
I take these viewing hours with a grain of salt. One, because we don't even know if they're telling us the truth, and two, and it's like, what does this mean? Does it mean that Netflix itself is getting more popular, or is the shows like because every week a new show comes out and it beats the old record? So like I don't
think
Netflix
that's true.
Just hopping like that.
I don't think that's true. I don't think
Squid
that
Game, Stranger Things. Like I could go back and name a bunch of shows.
I feel like those are the only 3 shows really that have had like super high viewing numbers in the first week of it being out, I think.
Okay, I'll do the research. I'll bring it back. But Netflix I don't know.
But I can believe it because a lot of people were talking about it on social media. I think a lot of people were watching it. But I would recommend it. Even to you, James, I think that you would like it. It's Did you ever watch the Addams Family growing up at all?
Yeah, I like the Addams Family. Was there a TV show? I think I used to watch
there
that.
There was. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
So
like
if you like the Addams Family, then you'll like Wednesday. It's just about her. The Addams Family, the rest of them, they are in it for a little bit. But
it's a comedy horror. I'll watch this.
Yeah, it's very, very, I wouldn't say it's horror. I mean, kind of a little bit, but it's really good. It's like, yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I like funny stuff.
So I definitely recommend that. What else did I do? That's it. Oh, I got a nerdy present from my boyfriend. Do you guys know who Rilakkuma is?
The teddy bear?
Yes. So I've been begging my boyfriend for a jumbo sized one because they have the jumbo sized ones that cost like $300. And I've been begging him to buy me one, and I finally got one because it was on sale for $150 in the last 2 weeks from $350. So yeah, so I'll hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna bring him on camera so you guys can see.
All right, let's see it.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that thing is huge. That thing is huge.
Yes, he is. Sorry, can you hear me? I'm trying to
yes.
I feel like I'm gonna hold him here for the rest of the podcast.
On my end frame.
He is huge. He's a huge
humongo.
So yes, I finally got one, and I'm very happy. It takes up a lot of space, but it's fine. It's worth it.
Oh yeah. What's the logistics on that thing? Do you buy it in store or do you order it and they have a huge package out front of your house?
Yes. He ordered it off Amazon, and there was a huge pack. It was a huge package. When the Amazon guy delivered it, I wasn't home, so he called my boyfriend while I was with him. And then he was like, is anyone home? Because I can't leave this outside the door because it's a big box. And I tried to get him to throw it over my balcony because people have done that before with packages. They've thrown it over the balcony, but he couldn't. He tried to, but he couldn't do it because I guess the box was heavy. So, but I got it eventually.
Nice. So, yeah. Safe and sound because the package thieves are out.
Yeah. I feel like I want to like.
This guy needs his own chair and all.
I know he does. All right, I'm gonna hold him here the whole podcast. But yes, this is my biggest nerdy thing of the week.
Yeah, quite literally.
Nice.
Yeah.
Quite literally. No pun intended.
So now it makes a friend to my jumbo Snorlax, which you guys have seen, right? You guys have seen my jumbo Snorlax.
I think you flashed it on the pod. Snorlax.
Yeah. All right. So
Shannon's a collector on the low.
I am. So that was me. All right. let's get into. Oh wait, Jaja, let's start with you.
Yeah, we gotta spin.
Oh, okay. So since we're bringing props on screen,
Yeah.
I had to run out this morning because my algorithm. So I told you guys I'm into like, retro gaming and emulators and all that stuff. So found this video on my YouTube. This guy went to Five Below and found this for $10. Right? This classic
Oh,
arcade.
nice. Yes.
It says 400 games on here.
Yes.
And this YouTuber, so I'm gonna do like a live unboxing a little bit just to check it out. But this YouTuber was saying how illegal this is because it has a whole bunch of Super Nintendo games on it. Like it has,
but
it has real like licensed games on it.
But they sell those like a lot, don't they?
Right, but you don't find them in like a retail store like Five Below.
That's true. No, you don't.
So I watched him. He checked it out. He went through the games. It had like Mario. It had Ninja Turtles. Like it had a bunch of like Super Nintendo games, and it's like a little Game Boy. It actually looks pretty cool. You can hook up a controller to it. You can hook it up to your TV, and yeah, look at that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think I actually bought my boyfriend one of those a couple of Christmases ago from Amazon, I think. But it's cool that you found it at Five Below. I've never seen it. Like you said, I've never seen it in the store.
$10. I was like, I have to go get this. I was been running around the last 2 days, and I finally got it. Yeah, and when I went, even this morning, the online it's like it told me that this store had it, but I couldn't find it. And when I asked the person where she took me to like the corner of the store, like it was like in the tiny corner, I would have never found it. And there was only one left. Luckily, there was only one left. And I asked her, I'm like, did you have a lot of these? Are people like coming in? Oh wow, I just turned it on and it's playing music. I don't know if you guys can hear the music.
I can definitely hear that music.
Look at all those games. Look at all of them. So yeah, but it was in some tiny corner. I'm surprised I even found it. Where is the volume on this thing? Okay, there we go. All right, but yeah, look, it got Final Fight, Double Dragon. Like, I'm gonna just go into one of the games real quick.
But I'm surprised with
that's a steal.
Nintendo's been on everybody about like the usage of their games and their likeness and whatever. I'm surprised that like they haven't like cracked down on this already.
Yeah, they must not know about it.
But I find that hard to believe because like they sell them all, like you can find them on Amazon and a whole bunch of websites. So it's kind of weird.
And it's like a little ROM dump. Look, that's the Nintendo Ninja Turtles. That's the one for like any like regular Nintendo. So like, yeah, this is kind of crazy, and I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. That was pretty cool.
You gotta give
awareness.
Yeah, give us a report back.
The guy on YouTube is like he's one of the guys, because after I saw that one video, I saw like 10 other videos of people going to get this thing and doing a video on it, and I thought I was not going to find it. I'm like, oh my God, everyone's going to go to the store and buy this up. But the guy was just screaming about how illegal it is and how they're going to get sued by Nintendo and all this stuff. And it's like, yo, relax, chill. It's in the store. Nintendo got it. They got lawyers. Like, why are you doing their job for them?
Right.
But yeah.
Maybe they give Nintendo a cut and don't say anything.
But yeah, give us a report back next week after you've played it for a couple of days. Yeah. Oh, I forgot another nerdy thing. Did you guys watch the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special?
Oh yeah, I just wrote that down to bring it up because I didn't bring it up during my nerdy things, but I definitely watched it. We can review it. And James, did you watch it?
I ran out of time.
You didn't watch it, James?
Oh, see, man, I don't be having that free time like people think.
Oh my God! But you watched so many animes in your nerdy things. You should have prioritized an hour for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Can we review this without spoiling it? No,
you can do a spoiler one. It's what I deserve.
Yes, it is what he deserves. It's okay though; he can still watch it.
Why is my thing on caps lock?
But we can review it a little later. When we talk about the trailer, because the trailer for Guardians Volume 3 dropped this past week too. Lots of trailers dropped this week, so we'll be getting to those soon. Let's get through some video game stuff though, because there's a lot of video game news this week, unlike most weeks where we're flailing a little bit in the video game department. So the biggest news I think from this week, which a lot of people were not expecting, is that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has released a patch for the game following massive complaints about glitches in the game. So very surprised about that. Do I want to buy it now? I don't know, because I need somebody to report to me how this patch has fixed certain problems before I buy it. But you know what's crazy? A couple of my friends that do have the game said that even though it's super glitchy, it's still really good and it's still worth buying. But I feel like this is exactly the problem in the world when people still buy these games and are enabling these companies to not care, to like glance over quality control because people are still going to buy it.
Yeah, and from what I'm reading, it's like a lot of performance issues. So it's like not even like minor things. It's something that could really affect the gameplay. That's interesting. Like Nintendo should have learned from the whole Pokemon Go fiasco when they came out with that. But,
they shouldn't have released this game so fast. Let Arceus breathe a little bit. It just came out
real.
last year.
I feel like we've got a lot of Pokemon games within the last like year or two.
Yeah.
They must be working on the next one already.
I know. Especially a game of this scale. They should have definitely taken more time on it. But no, guys, when games have problems like this, don't buy it. Like, let them.
With our money.
Yeah. Otherwise, they're not going to care. But I am surprised that they released a patch because a lot of people were thinking that they weren't going to patch it. So, I don't know how much of
it's their flagship game. I'm sure they're going to rectify everything. But
yeah,
I guess they were trying to catch the holiday season. That's my only guess. But
yeah, I guess so.
You know how that goes.
But it's like Pokemon doesn't really need a holiday season for hype. Like they could have released it whenever and everyone would have still bought it. And it would have been even better if it was actually a quality game. But whatever. It's just me that thinks that.
Yeah.
But
they did offer refunds though to the people that were thoroughly unsatisfied. So
they did. I mean that's
wait, hold on, wait. Say they offered refunds for what?
Exactly. Yeah, this is unheard of, right?
They gave you your money back for the game and let you keep the game and came out with a patch.
Keeping the game, I'm not sure. They probably sent someone from Nintendo to delete the game off your system.
Okay, I was about to say if they let you keep the game, gave you a refund, and patched it, I was about to give a lot of kudos to Nintendo. I might even bought the game after that.
No, they probably wiped the game off of your hardware for sure. For sure. But I'm gonna wait a little while. I'm not in a super rush to play it. When I pick up my Switch again, which has been a while since I've played it, I have to finish Breath of the Wild. So still not done with that game.
Oh, you haven't finished that? Oh man.
No, because I'm stuck at the at the Camel Divine Beast. Can't beat it. Can't figure out how to do it.
I think the next one comes out sometime like next summer. So
yeah, I have time. I have a little bit of time. I'm good.
Yeah, you got time.
I'm good. Yeah. But that is on the Pokemon front. I'm a wait. I'm good on that. What else is going on, James? This seems like your cup of tea. Your company, Microsoft. Let's talk about that.
Oh man, Microsoft. You guys should give me a raise first and foremost. But so the FTC, they are reporting to be likely to file an antitrust lawsuit to block the Microsoft Activision deal. So Microsoft's been trying to buy Activision, so it's in the legal hands now. So the money's on the table, the offer's there. So now it's like, all right, is this a fair acquisition? So first, they don't want to create a monopoly within like the gaming industry, because if they start to just buy all the companies, then like the company with the most money will win at the end of the day. So they do want to prevent that. But here it's talking about antitrust. So it's saying that the transaction will lead to anti-competitive effects within the gaming industry. So that's what Microsoft is trying to combat now, saying like, hey, it'll still be a competitive industry. We'll just happen to own, this studio now as well. And it's a $68 billion deal, so it's a big deal. So yeah, that's why there's so many eyes on this thing, because yeah, there's a lot of money at stake and a lot of jobs at stake as well within the gaming industry. So assuming that Microsoft does successfully acquire Activision Blizzard, it would technically be a Microsoft property now. So those job listings would be to Microsoft. Well, not to Microsoft employees, but they'll become Microsoft employees, and then like any new openings will be offered through Microsoft. So that would in turn bring them more money. So is that fair? We don't know. That's what they're trying to litigate now. So
I know Sony is like the biggest person trying to block this thing, like oppose this thing from happening.
I wonder why. Yeah, but it has been said that they don't plan to make it any console exclusive. So nothing Activision Blizzard will be strictly for
I mean, even if they did Xbox. Though, like who cares? Y'all have been playing the exclusive game for how long? And y'all gonna cry when someone else tries to
go
exclusive? Like the Sony people on this podcast, y'all.
Oh, me,
represent. James is hybrid because he both, but Shannon, you Sony.
This is true.
Right.
But yeah, Sony does hang their hat on exclusivity. So I think they do see that, all right, if they can own this thing, they can take it exclusive if they wanted to. But I mean, Microsoft has said that they don't plan to take anything exclusive like that. I actually just got a Sony exclusive Warzone. Like it was only exclusive to Warzone. I mean, to Sony users in Warzone. This cosmetic bundle. So yeah, I'm about to put that to my operator and rock out.
I feel like they see Microsoft's the moves that they've been making with Xbox and Game Pass and all this stuff, and they are scared. they see the monster becoming bigger, and they're trying to slow it down. That's how I feel about it. But
whatever. I don't care about this because I don't play Call of Duty. So if it becomes exclusive to Xbox, whatever.
And wasn't this the opposite situation with the whole Elon Musk buying Twitter situation? Like he wanted to buy it and then he wanted to back out, and they pretty much like forced him to finish the deal.
Yeah.
It's like no one had a problem with that. But anyway.
Even though
so it's not only Sony opposing, Google is also opposing.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
So Google claims that
Google has interest in gaming Stadia.
Yeah, but didn't they like shut down? Didn't they shut down Stadia?
They're gonna try again. Google's a big company.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not just
that wasn't their last effort to try and get into the gaming industry. I'm sure.
True, but
they already own a lot of Android games. You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah. So the Google pushback is that they're saying Microsoft has purposely degraded the quality of its Game Pass subscription service when you're using Google Chrome's operating system. So basically, they're saying if you're using Google Chrome for Game Pass stuff, they make it slow on purpose so that you'll use a Microsoft product to access your Game Pass stuff. So they're saying Microsoft has invested interest in having people use something like, let's say, Edge. Microsoft owns Edge, so they want people to use Edge to access any of their Game Pass online games, which would in turn bring Microsoft double the money because now they're using Microsoft browser to access Microsoft Game Pass stuff. So that's Google's fight there.
I don't have a problem with that at all. Like it's already with the Game Pass, it's already they dropped the software, and you see all these companies trying to make handhelds that can run Game Pass. So it's like they're opening up the market. I feel like if they make it faster on Edge, okay, it's Edge. It's theirs. Like what you want them to do?
Yeah, to chime in as a software developer myself, I think that's an unfair argument because, like, let's say I work at Microsoft and I'm making Game Pass, the native browser that I use would naturally be Edge because I have access to their APIs and stuff like that. So I don't have access to Google Chrome APIs. I only have what Google Chrome allows me to use. So of course, like it would be best used with Edge because I have all the internal tooling to develop specifically for Edge. So I don't think that's a fair argument.
It's like having all Apple products and then you have an Android phone and you're mad that the Android phone don't work good with the Apple products. It's like get an Apple product if you want it to work perfect.
That's exactly
or switch to all Android. Like
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I don't know where I was going with this after the fact.
Microsoft. I'm kidding.
Okay. No, but that's how you feel, Jaja. It's fine.
I do.
I could admit that Sony is being greedy. It's fine. I'm not a diehard Sony fan. I just prefer it.
Yeah, we'll take their sponsorship.
I just don't like the hypocrisy. The double standard, so to speak.
Yeah, I can understand that. All right, let's move on because we have a lot of stuff to get through. I don't know. So we had Marvel Avengers DLC in here, but this is kind of old, right? Did this get resolved? Has She-Hulk been announced?
I don't think it's been dropped yet, but I did check out Winter Soldier. It's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna jump back into that game, especially since they're still updating it with all the criticism they've been getting. I'm very proud of them for sticking with the game, even because I think it's a great game. So
they have been getting
Winter Soldier's out. It looks dope. We'll follow up with She-Hulk when that eventually, hopefully, comes out. But, yeah.
And has it been confirmed that it's actually She-Hulk, or is that still just a rumor?
It was some data mining stuff, and they expected it to come out with the show. So now that it's been delayed, it's kind of like up in the air type of thing.
Got it. Okay, so as that develops, we will talk about it. So we were talking earlier about how Nintendo doesn't like doesn't enjoy people having fun, with their product. So they have shut down the Smash World Tour, the World Tour for Smash, without any warning, really, because according to the World Tour, they've been in talks with Nintendo about this tournament for the last year. And then they basically, without any warning, received notice the night before Thanksgiving from Nintendo that they could no longer operate the World Tour. So that kind of sucks after a year of planning for it, that you just can't do it anymore.
With no explanation?
No. It doesn't really. Let's see. Let me just make sure that there was no explanation. No, it doesn't say why.
Can I make up an explanation?
Sure.
What you got for us, Jaja? You're a man with the boots on the ground here.
I got one word for y'all. Multiverses.
Ooh.
Okay.
Scared of competition?
They scared. They don't want to see the numbers. They don't want to compare. They don't want to go head to head with multiverses right now.
But
I'm just throwing it in the air. I'm just
But what did this World Tour for a Smash competition bring more attention to Smash Bros?
Right, but then when multiverses goes on World Tour, you got to look at the numbers.
But are they?
Are
they
going watching? Who's attending? I'm assuming
I don't
they
doubt
are.
they will.
Yeah, that game is built for like tournaments and like how technical they are with it. It's built for like gaming tournaments.
That's true, but I feel like if I was Nintendo, I would want to get the attention on my game as much as possible. This World Tour would only help them, really. So I
agree with you. I'm just throwing stuff in the air. I have there's no
just a rumor.
I'm basing this on absolutely nothing.
But yeah, I don't really understand. I'm looking at the comments of this article, and someone says, maybe unpopular opinion, but I don't think gaming companies should be able to dictate if companies use your games in tournaments. Once you purchase something, it should be yours to do with as you please, unless you're actively doing something that could undermine sales. I agree with that. I agree with that. Like, why do they have any authority over it? It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just a mass group of people coming together to play a game that they purchased. So I don't get it.
Maybe it was Nintendo, like a Nintendo sponsored event. Maybe it was their event. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Another person says, why would you actively shut down your own fan base and offer no alternative and brush it under the rug? Yep.
Because I don't think it's all tournaments that are shut down. It's just this one specifically. I'm sure there's other Smash tournaments.
Yeah, but like, why this one specifically though? I don't get it.
I don't know.
I feel like the local tournaments are probably still going on at the esports cafes and stuff like that. But as far as like organized, globally renowned world tournaments, stuff like Evo and stuff like that, it's they definitely do have a say because you're kind of using their IPs as promotional property. I think that's the argument there. But again, not fun. Well, they don't like fun, it seems. So
they don't. Come on, Nintendo, get it together.
Yeah. I was gonna go to Evo too. I was gonna play multiverses anyhow, but looks like my decision has been made for me. Multiverses at Evo. So when you guys see me on the main stage in the grand finals,
okay, I think I got a little bit of an explanation in this article.
Okay.
So for one, they've been bumping heads with all the third-party tournaments and other tournaments going on. Like the way they use the game, they've been at odds with some of them. For using online mods and stuff like that. And it looks like last year, Nintendo announced an officially licensed tournament with Panda Global called the Panda Cup. And however, the organizers of the Smash World Tour alleged this very relationship may have impacted the tournament's closure. So maybe it was a conflict of interest internally somewhere.
Maybe.
So that's the best I got.
Oh, there's a Nintendo statement here. It says any partner that we grant and license to has to meet the high standard we require when it comes to the health and safety of our fans. So yeah.
What?
That's the summary. That's the summary of
that doesn't make sense to me. But okay.
It's not clear.
Okay, Nintendo, whatever. Let's move on from them because they're annoying. Street Fighter 6 closed beta 2 announced for December. Is anyone gonna play that?
I'll watch some streams.
I will shoot my shot for the closed beta, but I don't know. Since I wasn't in the first one, I doubt I'd get in the second one, but I'll try.
Just mention Blerdsnerds podcast and they'll send you an access code.
Listen, I've been on a little streak, been getting into the beta, so it's worth a shot.
If only that were true, James. I wish it was. But it could be. Get at us. We can make that work. And then PlayStation tournaments on PS5 have officially launched last week. James.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking.
So we'll switch to a company that actually likes esports here. So yeah, Sony, they're hosting native tournaments on console, so PS4 and PS5. It's a feature of the system now, is that you can play these tournaments, and it's organized through the system. So they have the brackets and everything, and there's prizes too. And then even so, if you're playing on PS4, one of the prizes is you can win a PS5.
Nice.
Which we've noticed have been becoming increasingly more accessible.
Yeah.
So
more available.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Shout out to that. Finally, 2 years later, people are able to get PS5s.
Yeah.
But yeah, so right now the tournaments that are available is FIFA 23, Guilty Gear Strive, which is a fighting game, and then NBA 2K23. So they have weekend tournaments.
And just because sorry, go ahead, Jetta.
No, I was gonna just say that was my question, like whether they were like gonna do it through like inside the game, or was it gonna be like Sony managing the tournaments and like the way they have them like that, like they list the games and say we're managing tournaments for these games instead of you going into the game and then managing the tournament. Does that make any sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's managed through PlayStation, so it's a whole separate UI specifically for this thing, and it'll show you like who your opponent is and then your their PlayStation account, and then you guys link up to play the game, and then the brackets are reported back. Well, the results are reported back to that bracket, and then it kind of goes through the brackets that way. So it looks like a pretty neat system there.
That's cool. Will I be participating in any tournaments? No, but that sounds fun.
The game's available now. I don't play any of these. 2K23, I'm not a 2K player. Guilty Gear, these sort of fight. So this is like a Street Fighter style fighting game. I'm horrible at those. I'm not even gonna pretend, and I don't own the game. So I think one of the qualifications is you have to own the game.
Own it, yeah, that makes sense.
If they ever do a Call of Duty one, though, sign me up.
Of course.
Or multiverses. If they do multiverses, I'll definitely be there.
And speaking of PlayStations, I know we did a PlayStation check last time to see if you could get them. So I just looked on Walmart again, and yes, PS5s are available to buy. So it looks like, the era of not being able to get your hands on a PS5 might be over. That's good.
I actually saw randomly, it was just a tweet. It was like, if you need a PS5, they're being bundled with 50-inch TVs. So there was like a 50-inch television that came with the PS5. The box was huge, but yeah, it was a TV and a PS5 all in one box. I forgot what brand it was. I can look that up. Everybody is looking for a TV and a PS5 at the same time.
That's cool.
I think this tournament thing is a really good idea, and I think it's going to do a lot for the esports community. Because like I'm just thinking about like if I wanted to jump into the esports community, a great way of building a resume is jumping in these tournaments, getting number one or wherever, and then you could build your resume like that. But there's a lot of potential there, especially if they're just giving prizes away at the end of every one. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, one of them said cash prizes, but I think it's more so like a PlayStation Store cash prize, not just we'll send you a check.
Actual cash. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Which is not as great, but it's still good if you're a gamer.
So opening weekend, the prizes were a new DualSense Edge controller, so for PS5, the PS5 headphones, and then if you have a PS4, you can win a PS5. So those are like the first initial prizes, and they also have like the badges for your PlayStation profile. So you have a like your avatar, you can put like tournament winner type avatar, which I mean, I like those kind of things where you have to earn the actual cosmetic item. So that'll be dope. I'll try to enter one and win one at one point. But
yeah, you gotta let us know when you enter one so that we can talk about it.
Oh yeah, I'll stream it with my new face cam here.
All right, you definitely should.
Yeah. All right. So I found the TV that's bundled with the PS5. It's a 50-inch Samsung 4K Ultra HD Smart TV with a PS5, 825 gigs. It'll cost you. What's the total price? Oh, $3,400. So if you got $3,400 laying around and you need a TV, 50-inch and PS5.
Guys, I will just go ahead and say Samsung Smart TVs suck. Okay.
Oh, yikes. You got one?
We do have, yes, we have one. And they're not great. Once they start getting old, then like the apps stop working properly. like once the like new TV
they don't get
several
updates?
updates ahead. No, not really. And they said, well, I don't know about now, but maybe because I have an older one. But like, no, ours is like.
Can I defend Samsung for real quick?
Okay.
So I have a Fire Stick, and I'm having a similar problem. Like I've had it for a while, and now everything is just buggy and running slow. I'm gonna chalk that up to the device being old, and like as it being updated and more memories being taken up, it's just gotten slower and slower. So I'm assuming the same thing's happening with you. But yeah, I hate the way that happens. Like you get a device, and like the old ones, they have a lifespan because as the updates come out, it's but so much updates this phone can take before it's gonna start slowing down. So
yep. So that's why it's bundled with that TV because they're trying to sell more Samsung TVs.
Okay.
I wonder if Game Pass will work on your TV, Shannon.
Maybe, probably not. Actually, probably not. Probably not. But thankfully that's in the living room. I have a different TV in my room that works well. So, but it's also newer. So, Is
it a Sony TV?
No, it's a Vizio TV. It is not a Sony TV. No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not on the Sony train like you think I am. I'm
just messing with you.
Like PlayStation. All right.
Yeah, crazy that we're talking about TVs because we got some TV movie news to give you guys.
Good transition. I was literally about to say enough video games. So we talked about Wednesday a little bit. Let's talk about Avatar because that comes out in a couple weeks. I don't know if you guys are planning to go see it in the theater. I know that Jaja, you said that you weren't going to go
in theater. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna be going to see it in the theater during the day. Probably catch a 12 o'clock movie. But you have to support it. Otherwise, it's not gonna make money. So James Cameron says that the Avatar sequel has to be the third or fourth highest grossing film in history just to break even. So like not even make any money, just to break even because the movie was so expensive.
I am just for that reason alone. I'm bootlegging this movie. If I ever see it, I'm not going to give you money for this movie. Go make a movie and tell me how much money you have to make to break even. I don't care. That's not the goal. You should be entertaining me. I don't care how much money you need to, that just got me mad.
But it's so expensive because one, he has to keep up with how the first movie looked with the technology, which is probably a lot more expensive now to do.
Not our problem.
But he's working hard to deliver us an amazing visual experience, So
and then he didn't even just give a number. He said it has to be the third or fourth highest gross. Like, just compare yourself to other movies already, and the movie ain't even come out yet. But
the first Avatar isn't it like the second highest grossing movie right now?
I don't know why. Yeah, it was the most money making movie until like Avengers or something. One of the Avengers, I think.
Let's see movies in US.
Also, while you're looking that up, James Cameron has been on some sort of press tour, just dropping snippets. He said it will make audiences shut the F up.
No, really?
Yeah.
I saw the trailer for when it played during Black Panther, and I was already like, when the trailer came on, I was like, all right, this looks cool. It's the same Avatar, 3D, everything looks great, CGI, everything, right? And then when Black Panther came on and we had the blue Namor people, I was like, all right, I see why they played Avatar here. That's mad corny. That was mad. I hated that so much. I was like,
so just really quickly, I have the highest grossing list here, but this is a Wikipedia list, so who knows if this is accurate. But right now, the first Avatar sits at number 4 of highest grossing films. So it has to just replace the original.
What are the top 3?
Good. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which is why I don't know if James, can you look up another one that's not from Wikipedia and just I just want to compare. Star Wars: The Force Awakens sits at number 1 right now, which I find that hard to believe that that's still number 1. And then Avengers Endgame is number 2, Spider-Man No Way Home is number 3, and then Avatar is number 4.
All right, yeah.
All right, so this article is from USA Today, and it actually says Avatar is number 1, 2.8 billion.
Okay, so like now I don't know.
How old is that article? Because Avatar was number 1 for a minute, but I definitely know Spider-Man broke it.
Yeah.
This is from October 19th, 2022.
Ooh.
I feel like that can't be right. Avatar can't still be number 1.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. I don't know if that was domestic or worldwide.
Counter Days USA Today. You steered me wrong.
And what was number 2, Shannon? You said the Force Awakens.
No, Force Awakens is 1. Avengers Endgame is
Endgame, 2. Yeah, Endgame and Spider-Man. I think they're better
Spider-Man,
than Avatar, for sure.
Spider-Man No Way Home is number 3, and then Avatar is 4, according to Wikipedia.
And where's Black Panther? Where's the first Black Panther?
6.
Okay, yeah, I know Black Panther's right there.
Yeah, I feel like this list is more accurate, but I'm not sure.
I'm seeing a lot of inconsistencies with these lists. So I'm on IMDb right now, and this one says Avengers Endgame is number 1.
Okay, so I don't really know what's happening here. And then where is Avatar on that list?
2nd.
And then Spider-Man?
I'm still scrolling.
Ooh. Really? So Spider-Man's not even in the top 10?
Nah.
All right, so I feel like that's
Titanic. This one might be old.
I feel like that's definitely old.
Oh, this is from 2020. I'm tripping.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say that's not updated.
Okay. So yeah, I don't like that he said that. I really don't like that.
He's just stating the facts of how much the movie costs and how much it needs to make before it to be profitable.
I hope it don't get nowhere near that.
He says he has plans for up to 7 Avatar movies, guys. But those movies are not going to get made if it doesn't break.
You'll make your money back on the next 5.
He said he needs to train a successor.
Next time, don't put all your money into the movie and then tell us like we supposed to make your money back for you automatically. Like what type of man?
I didn't read
that's
that
how businesses work. I would come out with a business and say, yeah, I spent this amount of money on my business. Make sure y'all give me back this amount of money so that I can be profitable.
Let us know how many views we need for these episodes to be profitable.
Right. A lot, guys. We need a lot of views. Tell your friends about the Blerdsnerds podcast. But I'm gonna watch it. I'm actually looking forward to it. So I might go to a dine-in theater so that we can enjoy lunch during my 3.5 hours just sitting there. I think it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna contribute to James Gunn.
Looking forward to
James Cameron. Yeah, and I guess I will be the only one reviewing it. That's cool. That's fun. That's fine.
Even though shout out to Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, you gotta support Zoe. So moving on from Avatar, we got a second trailer, which was kind of fast for Super Mario Bros. Got to hear more of Chris Pratt's voice, which we didn't really get to hear a lot of in the first trailer. What did you guys think of this trailer? Me, honestly, I felt like there was way too much going on in this movie. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I didn't watch the trailer. Second trailer.
We didn't watch the trailer.
Aren't
you the one that posted it in the group chat, or was that possibly?
It was probably me who posted it, but I didn't watch it. I didn't get a chance to go back and watch it. I'm like so satisfied by the teaser that I'm like it put me at ease for the Mario movie. So I'm gonna watch it though. I'm mad I didn't watch it for this podcast though.
Yeah, so James, what did you think? Did you think that did you get the feeling that there's way too much happening in this movie? In this trailer alone, we saw Mario Kart, we saw like some version of a tournament, like kind of like Smash Bros. We saw Mario in the little flying raccoon power-up thing. We just saw so many things, and I'm like, how are they fitting this all into something that makes sense? I have no clue.
That sounds amazing.
It looks jam-packed. I mean, it looks like it's a lot of
that sounds awesome.
I guess that makes sense. If you're doing a Mario
I'm looking for
World
fan service in a Mario movie though. That I'm like
give us all the Mario you can.
I mean, I guess so, but I'm just looking for
give me all the stuff that I did in all the video games. I want to see that. I want to see Mario do that stuff. Don't give me some different Mario that I've never seen him do. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, but I'm just looking for it to make sense to whatever the plot of the movie is. That's all. Correct. And I just feel like there was just a lot happening. So we've talked about this before, but there's a lot of backlash of Chris Pratt playing Mario, and he was the wrong choice for it because they should have gotten a real Italian actor and his accent. So we heard a little bit more of it in this trailer. James, what did you think of it?
I was not impressed.
Me either. I was not impressed either. We heard it a little bit. He was like, "Let's go," or something like that. And I was just like, stop. I was like, stop it.
Oh, we're going to kill Chris Pratt for this movie. This is going to be the first one he gets killed for.
I was just like, oh my God. It doesn't sound like, I'm not impressed by this. And he was like, I worked super hard. It's like, I worked super hard on this accent for the movie. And I'm just like, I can't tell, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, it just sounds like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely watching this trailer for next week.
So yeah, I'm gonna watch the movie. Am I gonna be annoyed every time he speaks? Maybe a little bit, but I'm gonna watch it. You know, I'm gonna watch it.
When does this come out? Oh, it comes out in April.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. But like I said, for like animated movies that are voice acted, like I don't think that you need to rely on having a big A-list cast like for voice acting. I don't think anybody cares. So. Like just focus on getting good voice actors. I don't care that Chris Pratt's playing Mario. I'm not going to see his face. You know what I mean? They need to just highlight people that are trained voice actors.
Right, like we're going to see this movie to see Mario, not Chris Pratt. Like if they would have got a no-name Italian guy, we wouldn't have cared.
Exactly. And if he probably would have brought more quality to the role, but you know, whatever. That's beyond me. It's already happening, so I'm just gonna see what it is. But I'm probably not gonna enjoy his voice.
Just to mention, in the Sonic movie, they already been to Mushroom Kingdom. They went, you know, Dr. Robotnik was living on that mushroom planet. So if they want to do the Smash Bros. Universe, y'all got a good start, man.
The Super Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe.
Make it happen. Hire James Gunn's cousin or nephew or something, or Kevin Feige's brother. I don't know.
Yeah. Hire me.
Yes, hire James. We got an Indiana Jones trailer the last couple days. Cool. It looked cool.
Are you guys Indiana Jones fans?
Not really.
Yeah, not really.
But
have you guys ever seen an Indiana Jones movie?
I think so, like when I was a kid.
Not on purpose.
Okay.
That was awesome. And I've same feelings, yeah. But this trailer looked pretty cool, actually. Like it looked like something I would go watch. But am I gonna go back and watch the other ones that I missed? No, I heard it was good from you guys. I trust you guys.
Yeah,
I might
whoever you guys are.
I might see this movie just to utilize my AMC pass, but Harrison Ford is like a cultural icon. He's in so many things, like a big like namesake character in like so many different franchises.
He's in the MCU now too.
Yeah, it's very great how accomplished he is as an actor. But no
lie, the trailer looks good though. Like it looks like a really good trailer. And I don't know, Indiana Jones reminds me of like 007 for some reason. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, it's like the same kind of thing, except that he is an adventurer instead of a spy. But whatever. Yeah. The trailer did look good though, so maybe I'll see it. Another trailer. We got a Transformers trailer for Rise of the Beasts. I didn't know we were still making Transformers movies, but here we are.
I was joking about that the other day. I was like, when's the last time we had a new Transformers movie? I thought they were trying to, yeah, because it seemed like they were trying to keep up with Fast and Furious, and they're just dropping movies. So I was like, oh yeah, when's the next one? Or is it going to be a crossover? But
wait, did you guys watch the trailer?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Are we mad at this Transformer movie?
No, I like it.
No, the trailer looks cool.
Just making sure we're on the same page. Yo, I love Transformers. I think Transformers are dope. Like, I think those are one of the coolest toys as a kid. Like, I just think everything's cool about Transformers. And, like, transforming animals now, I'm here for it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I used to watch the show. It looked a lot different than the show, but I'm like,
yeah. I'll watch this. I just wasn't aware that Transformers was still an ongoing franchise. I haven't seen the last two Transformers movies, I don't think.
I don't even think we got the big battle between the Decepticons and the Autobots. Like, have we really got that fight yet? They're hinting that the Decepticons are these, you know, on the other planet or whatever coming. But I don't remember them having like a big like Autobots versus Decepticons type fight. I don't know.
I thought that was every movie, honestly. You mean like a big war?
Yeah, I just feel like we didn't get the big fight. Like we got the intro fight. We got the I don't know. I gotta go back.
It's been a while since I've seen them. And I definitely didn't see the last one. I think once Shia LaBeouf was not in it anymore, I stopped watching it.
Me too. That's when I stopped watching
one
it too.
without him. But
no, I haven't seen any without him in it. So I'm behind quite a bit. So am I gonna watch the other movies in preparation for this? I am not. So I'm just gonna go into this. I'm just gonna go into this and see what happens.
On YouTube.
Yeah, someone give me a recap. Love the recaps.
Yeah. Someone come up here and give a recap for Blerdsnerds podcast. Right.
But 2023 is going to be a good year for movies. I think a lot of stuff is coming out.
For entertainment.
My AMC pass is going to be well utilized this year. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so let's get to the biggest trailer that we all care about the most. So the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 trailer came out. But before we get into that, Jaja, what did you think of the holiday special? Which was funny and goofy, but also direct canon into Guardians 3. So important, James. You have to watch it.
Oh man, I missed out. How long is this thing?
It's only an hour.
I'm about to watch
45 minutes. It's
yeah,
special
even less
presentation.
than that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
I thoroughly enjoyed that Christmas special. Like I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought, and I enjoyed it so much that I thought I was bugging out. Like I was asking everybody I could, did you see the Marvel special? I was forcing people to watch it because I needed to hear other people's opinions on it. And I don't know if I thought I was a little bit what's the right word? I don't think it's biased, but like my girlfriend watches a lot of Hallmark movies, so she loves the Christmas Hallmark movies. She watches Christmas in July, stuff like that. Okay. So a lot of Hallmark movies, we know what that is. Same plot, kind of boring.
Yeah.
All that stuff. So I don't know if it was just seeing a Christmas special that I actually enjoyed that has me like super hyped for it, but like I want to go back and watch it again. And even though the action was very, very limited, it was entertaining as heck. Like Mantis and Drax needs their own show together. I feel like.
It was. I feel the same way as you. I enjoyed literally every second of it. There was nothing about it that I didn't like. It was very, very, very good. I especially liked the song at the beginning that they played, the Christmas song.
Oh yeah.
That was like, that part was so good. And I feel like not enough people, like not enough reviews that I've watched talk about the song. And I was like, I thoroughly enjoyed the song. It was so much fun. It was very funny. Yeah,
and our boy Eric Voss broke down the song. Like it's
did he? I actually didn't watch his breakdown of it
and how the lyrics tie into like the Guardians history and how, like, you know, how I don't want to spoil it, but it's go down watch the breakdown. His breakdowns are always good. But
yeah, I watched his breakdown of the Volume 3 trailer. But James, after this podcast, the next thing that you do today needs to be to watch the Christmas special.
I will be loaded up right now.
I will be rewatching it as part of my Christmas movie watching repertoire.
You know what I liked about it the most? That it didn't drag at all. Like I felt like every scene got to what it was supposed to get to. Yep. Like they talked about, we're gonna go do this. Like the next scene, that's what it is, and like they're either there or going to do it. Like it just flowed. I didn't get bored the whole time. Like
The one problem that I had with it is that when we first saw Groot, which, James, if you watched the Guardians trailer, you've seen what Groot looks like now. I was very confused as to why he looked like that. I was like, why is he so big and muscular now? And a lot of people were confused. A lot of people were like confused by his appearance.
I'm mad that Groot's growing up so fast. But last time we saw Groot, he was teenage Groot supposedly.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this one is like a 18 to 20-year-old Groot.
Yeah,
and
but why
he is swelled up. He's been in the gym. What do you mean?
I know, but it was just confusing to see it. I was just like, why is he like this now? It was a little scary, actually.
Awesome. I love. I hate he's growing up so fast, but I like the way he looks.
But no, the special, it was peak holiday cheesiness, but it was also very good. And like I said, it does connect into the MCU. There is MCU canon in there. It's not like a one-off
big reveal in there. I mean, it's kind of a big reveal.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. It kind of came out of nowhere. But there is stuff in there that connects to the MCU as a whole. So it's not like a one-off side thing. So I think it definitely is essential for watching as we continue on the MCU path. So James, you gotta watch it. I'm very upset that you haven't watched
for sure. Yeah, I'm about to. After this, before I even go to the gym, I'm gonna just watch this.
Okay. Yes. Good. Yeah. Just knock it out. Knock it out.
Very surprised. Very, very surprised.
I'm not surprised. James Gunn literally cannot give us anything bad. And watching this made me realize that the MCU is really losing out by losing James Gunn to DC. Like the MCU is gonna miss James Gunn, I think.
And I flipped my opinion on that. I'm glad you brought up James Gunn, because I think like after watching this and just the trailer for the next Guardians movie, I'm like, all right, the DC's good. They'll be all right.
DC will be all right now. This is the rebirth that they need, and they couldn't have picked a better person to lead it creatively, so they're gonna be fine. But yeah, I'm sad that we are not gonna have James Gunn in the MCU anymore. So that is sad. But Christmas special was good. We'll get James' thoughts on that next week after he watches it today. But let's talk about the Guardians 3 trailer. I'm just gonna preface, this is the only trailer that I'm gonna watch for this movie. I've decided that I'm not gonna get my hopes up for these movies by watching multiple trailers. I'm done indulging in fan theories. Done with that. So this is the only trailer I'm gonna watch, and I'm just gonna see what it is when it actually comes out. But this trailer got me very excited for this movie. It looks very, very good. There's a lot happening, and I'm very excited to see it, and also kind of scared because I feel like it's gonna be sad. James Gunn said in an interview that it's gonna be sad at certain points as well. So I'm afraid that someone's gonna die. But the trailer looks very good.
There's a lot of rumors of that. Like a couple people I talked to has already predicted certain characters.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna go.
Yeah. So this movie, we're focusing a lot on Rocket's backstory. So I feel like I'm just gonna be very sad for him the whole time. I feel like it's gonna be an emotional journey into his.
Adam Warlock looks amazing.
He does.
I forgot they had announced that guy was going to be Adam Warlock. So when I seen him, I was like, oh, wait. Because I totally forgot that he was already casted.
Yeah.
And I was talking with somebody about Gamora coming back.
Yeah. So
I don't know how I'm gonna feel if Peter falls in love with another version of Gamora and then they just fall in love and live happily ever after. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. Because at the end of the day, she's not the Gamora you fell in love with. So yeah.
I don't think that that's gonna happen, honestly. And I wonder like how she is gonna get integrated back into the movie. Are they just gonna run into her somewhere? I don't know. How does it make sense that she's still there when like technically everyone else got snapped away? When they reverse the snap again. So I'm confused by that. I wonder what the explanation for that's gonna be.
Yeah, I trust James Gunn to make some sense of it.
Me too. Or maybe they'll just skate over it. I don't know. But I'm very excited. This movie comes out May 5th. Like I said, it's going to be a great year for movie watching. And that's going to be here before we know it. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to see it. Is there anything else that's stuck out for you guys? The Animal Planet that they landed on? That was interesting and kind of scary. So I'm looking forward to that. I also like the uniforms that they're wearing. It reminds me of what does it remind me of?
The colorful ones?
No. The blue ones that they were wearing in the beginning.
Looks like Captain Marvel-ish.
Yeah. A little bit Captain Marvel-ish, yeah. For sure. So that was interesting.
I just saw a tweet, take it with a grain of salt, but they said the colorful ones were supposed to be like Among Us when they were doing that floating in space thing.
That's what Eric Voss said in his breakdown of the trailer too. Yeah. That's what it reminded me of immediately when I saw that. Or the Teletubbies. It also reminded me of that. That was the first thought I had. And then I remembered Among Us. But yeah, I'm
me with Teletubbies.
I'm triggering you?
Yes.
Sorry.
I get goosebumps.
Were you afraid of the Teletubbies?
I was freaked out by Teletubbies.
You know they're revamping. You know they're revamping Teletubbies, right?
Please don't.
They are.
Please don't tell me that.
It's already in the works, man. Yeah.
Teletubbies is up there with Cats for me. Like those are things that just give me instant goosebumps.
I love Teletubbies. I used to love. Well, not now. I used to love Teletubbies when I was a kid. But yeah, they're redoing it now, and I think Titus Burgess is gonna be the voice, the narrator. Yeah.
That'll be interesting. I'll check that out. I like Titus Burgess.
Sorry, Jaja.
I can't.
You seem very bothered by this.
I got nothing. I got nothing to tell you.
But no, we're very much looking forward to Guardians 3, and I can't wait until it feels like with this trailer, it feels like we're getting back to good old Marvel that we know and love from phases 2 and 3. Phase 4 was just but phase 5 feels like it's on the mend. It feels like phase 5 is gonna be a lot better.
Yeah,
so
Black Panther brought us back. What they were doing at Thor, I don't know what they were doing at Thor.
But I'm so glad that Taika Waititi is not working on any more Thor movies. I feel like that was the right call, honestly, because the direction that he took Thor in was not great, to be honest.
Horrible.
It was not great. So phase 5, I feel like it's gonna be the phase that really gets everyone excited again, and I am looking forward to that.
They need to, because DC is coming.
Now they really got to step their game up with James Gunn working on DC.
My Kang itch is like so bad. Like I just want to. I'm about to binge every movie with that actor in it because I want to see
Jonathan
Cam so
Majors.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a couple good movies out right now. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for Devotion.
Yeah.
And he looks good in Creed. Like he's out there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing some great things.
He's a great actor.
As much as I despise Michael B. Jordan, I will be watching Creed 3 for Jonathan Majors. So
Gotta support. Maybe this will be the one that changed your mind about Michael B. Jordan.
Shannon was watching that movie either way.
I
she
really
knows she
wasn't.
secretly loves Michael B. Jordan. That's your homie.
I did not see Creed 2, so no, I was not watching it anyway. I guarantee you.
One of these days, he's gonna slide into your DMs like, "Yo, what's the beef? Why what's your beef?"
I've been watching the pod faithfully.
Yeah, I'm sure
you send you some of my anime gear.
Then I'll be like,
what you
hey,
want?
Come
you
on
want some Naruto, coach?
Come on our podcast and shout it out on your Instagram, and then maybe I'll change my mind about you. That's the other. Yeah, but exciting things for Marvel coming up.
Did you hear that? Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah,
that's Rocky, right? He's mad at the direction that Michael B. Jordan's taking Rocky in.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I forget his exact thoughts. I don't want to misquote him. I think it was something like how Rocky wasn't really involved. Like he felt like the parts that Rocky played in the movie don't really matter. Like he's not like
because it's not about him.
Integral to the story.
It's not about him. That's
he had some critique about the direction that Creed's character is going. I forgot what he said about Creed, but yeah, whatever. He showed some displeasure.
Anyway, the movie is not about you, Sylvester Stallone. It is about Creed. It's not about Rocky. So just like, get over it. Get over it.
Oh snap! Shannon out here defending the Michael B.
I'm just saying. It's like no. Go focus on your role in Guardians for however long it is. Whatever.
Yo. Spicy.
But do you guys? Is there anything else that we missed before we wrap for this week? Yeah,
I'll save the rest.
We've been seeing some cool AI art. Shannon dropped hers. You should post them on the page. Shannon.
Oh, how did we not talk about that? Yo, Shannon, I was like, wait, I went on Instagram and Shannon was a whole anime character. I said, yo, she looks like she could be right in like Cowboy Bebop or what's the other show that came out? Cannon Busters or something like that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
In any one of those shows.
I'll post the anime like superhero ones that was developed. But yeah, like there's this like trend going on social media now. It's this app called Lensa AI. It's free. Like you can do the free subscription to the app, but then the thing in the app that everyone's doing is called Magic Avatar. So you upload like 10 or so photos of yourself, and then it generates like 100 photos for you in like different kinds of like styles using augmented reality. So it's kind of cool. Some of them come out a little weird, but a lot of them came out good. So I was very impressed. I did get a lot of like
cartoon. It looked nice.
Thank you. I will
need to get Shannon casted.
I think you guys should all do it, and then I'll post all.
I mean, James already has one. Now you have one. I feel like I gotta get a little anime character drawing in. No, I mean James has his drawing. Somebody did James already.
Oh right, but I want him to use the app though. We should all do it on the app, and then
I posted it on IG.
I'll post all the like the cartoon ones that it spits out, like the anime style ones, on our page.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. It costs $3 though, but so you
$3.
Yeah, you do the free trial for the app, but then Magic Avatar is $3, but it gives you 100 photos. So I mean, I think that's worth it.
Wait, you missed mine, Shannon? I thought you sent it. I posted on IG.
Oh, you did yours already? Or wait.
Oh, no, you did that with the app?
Yeah, my AI picture.
Oh no, I did not see it. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your Instagram again? I'm just trying to search you.
It's you gotta go this way a little bit.
This way?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I can't really see it. Wait, there's too much glare in the screen. I can't see it.
They made you into Allen Iverson?
Yeah, AI.
They made you into an anime character?
Wait, why?
Wait, Allen Iverson.
But I can't really see it though. Wait, I'm trying to actually go to your Instagram, James.
Oh no, that was also trolling.
Oh right.
I put my face on Allen Iverson AI.
Oh, I did see that. That, and I was like, oh, haha, James, you're so funny. But can you do it for real?
Yeah.
Man, he's gonna turn his face into Allen Iverson now.
Hey, y'all do it. Yeah, you guys were hating on the what was it called? Replica. No one even did that.
What'd you say?
You guys
These
remember
apps,
Replica AI?
these apps
Oh,
be
yeah.
scaring me. Even this app you're talking
AI
about now,
chatbot.
even the app you're
Y'all
talking
do it.
about now scares me. What you
Yeah.
want a bunch of pictures of me for? What you gonna do with my data? That's always what I think about.
Oh,
I
God.
swear.
Okay, so Jaja's not gonna do it then. So I'm
What
not
you
gonna
gonna do
have
with my
any
data?
anime style photos to show of Jaja.
Oh man, yeah, I'm
That's
one of those.
okay. James, you should do it for real.
I gotta find some good photos to drop.
Yeah, they don't have to be like selfies either. They can just be like regular photos where there's a clear image of your face, and it'll just use that too.
Oh, it's easy breezy. Y'all get that
Yeah,
done.
yeah. But yeah, I was
I might
very
check it
impressed.
out.
Well, listeners, you're hearing it here. I gotta spend $3 to make this. So we gotta get this has to be the top grossing podcast of all time for us to make our money back.
The top
break
grossing
even. To break
You gotta
even.
be at least 2 or 3. Like
We need to be in the top 1%.
Yeah,
I want to
for us
be
to break even.
right. I want to be
smash
in
that subscribe.
right.
Just
I want to
follow
be
I hate when YouTubers do that too.
guys. I want to be invited to the podcast awards. I want to be nominated for best nerd culture, pop culture podcast, or whatever you want to consider it, guys.
Man.
Let's get our fan base up, guys. Tell friends to listen to Blerds and Nerds.
Yeah.
Nerd culture is big. Nerd culture is big now. Everyone is a nerd, or so-called quotes a nerd. So
We
tell them to listen to us. I think you'll enjoy it. And occasionally we talk about regular stuff. So like I feel like everyone can enjoy.
Something for everybody.
Yeah. So don't forget to email us if you want to hear us talk about anything specific, or if you have any questions for us. Ask the Blerds is a segment.
I'm gonna try to do better to try and get some more non-Marvel topics because I feel like
we are a Marvel heavy podcast. We are. But that's only because we love it so much.
I can't help it. Exactly. I'm not bad at it. I'm not bad.
You know what we need to do though? We need to come up with like a list of like regular topics that like we can like do deep dives into for weeks where like the nerd culture news is kind of slow. Yeah. So we have something to talk about. We have to work on that. But also fans, please email us with things that you would like to hear us talk about. I got to find some more interviews too. If you're interesting and a nerd, email us if you want to make an appearance on the show. If you have a comic book or anything you want to promote like that, we're all about promoting. So email us, please.
Yeah, shoot your shot.
Yeah, I'm about to post this on TikTok. We'll get people coming out left and right. So I'm sure. But yeah, as always, you guys can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds, follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.